Many women dream of being their own boss. It sounds great and a little overwhelming. So where can you go for support and advice? Citizens Bank has recognized the Women's Business Development Center as one of their champions in action for inspiring entrepreneurs in Connecticut. Joining us now is Fran Pastore, the Executive Director, and again, Ned Handy, President of Citizens Bank in Connecticut. It's great to have you both with us.
It's great to be here.
It is very daunting for women to start their own business. How does the Women's Business Development Center provide services for them?
Well, our services are offered in kind of like a three-legged stool. About 80% of our services are entrepreneurial training. About 15% of our services is something we call financial education, and the rest is what we call professional development. Our services are all designed to help the nascent entrepreneur to the established entrepreneur understand the inner workings of their business to mitigate risks and to achieve success. And the way we do that is through real one-on-one and classroom setting education. Our flagship program is something called Fast Track. We are one of the only organizations in the state of Connecticut. We were the first organization in the state of Connecticut to offer Fast Track, which is an internationally recognized entrepreneurial curriculum. It takes you from step A to Z, what you need to do. And oftentimes people come out of that program saying, I'm not cut out to be an entrepreneur. Or they say, wow, this is really great and I'm ready to take the next step. So it's really a commitment. I would say that the success factor among our clients is the commitment to know that I have an idea, I don't really know if it's great. I need to find out if it's great. It's great in my head, but is it going to work on paper? And that's really what we focus on, is we want to work it all out on paper, help you understand marketing, finance, capitalizing your business, and what it's going to take to do that before you go out and use your credit cards, we were talking about before, yeah, or take that home equity loan, and have an unfortunate situation on your hands.
That's very good. And Ned, is that one of the many reasons why they were selected as a champion in action?
Absolutely. I mean, to take support an agency that takes a woman with an idea and turns it into a business through hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of training, a lot of hands-on, and as you said, some of them don't make it through the process, but those who do create jobs, are big parts of the economy, and you take all those businesses in aggregate, and that's exactly what we need right now, and certainly supporting your agency was easy for us.
Well, it was a gift for us. We really, not only were we honored and proud to become a champion, but I believe we really took the opportunity and leveraged it to create new opportunities for the Women's Business Development Council.
Let's talk about what happened after you received the $25,000 and what were you able to do with that?
Well, like you were saying before, it was a big surprise, so it was very exciting. And when you're a real grassroots nonprofit and you have a tiny shoestring budget and you get a wonderful gift like $25,000, you first have to get over the shock of getting the gift. And then you think about all the projects that you've been wanting to do to meet the needs in for us, with it being an economic development organization. What can we do to help our clients improve their situation and respond to the turmoil in the economy? And for us, I mentioned a few minutes ago that there are a lot of women that come out of that Fast Track program or come out of one of our programs saying, this isn't for me, but I need to do something to get my life straightened out. One of the things we started looking at was, what are the challenges and the hindrances that really are preventing some of those entrepreneurs, not all of them, but some of them, from taking the next step? Oftentimes it was personal financial situations. The inability or the lack of attention to their own personal finances was really something that was going to be a challenge for them to take the next step to entrepreneurship. So we developed a financial education program. Years ago it might have been called financial literacy, but for us it's financial education. And it's a one-on-one budget coaching program that helps people dissect their finances and do such basic things as creating a household budget, paying down debt, increasing a credit score. The program has been so successful that we have been able to expand it And we're actually running our second or third cohort of it, launching this month. And we do it with community volunteers that we train on how to be coaches.
Well, Ned, that's got to make you feel really good. And you also have a similar program.
We do. We have Money Help, which you can get to on Citizens Bank's website, www.citizensbank.com. And it's really a financial planning tool. And for those who have now been trained, it's a great place for them to go and organize their financial lives. And hopefully it's a helpful tool for everybody, but I think certainly for those who are starting out and really need to budget closely, it's a great opportunity. And we're just so impressed with the work you do, with the people that you help, and obviously I think the money, the $25,000 is nice, and I'm sure it helps from a budget standpoint, but I think the visibility, the volunteer hours, and you talked about financial education, and the bank also takes a lot of pride in having some of our bankers out in the marketplace helping out. But we wouldn't be able to do it without guidance from organizations like yours and direction and telling us where to be and when to be there to help out. And so I think that organizational element gets back to the partnership that I was talking about and the relationship that you really build with agencies like Franz over time and being consistent. And so it's a great way for both of us and all three of us actually to boost the community and boost the economy.
It's really making that difference in people's lives.
Large nonprofits have larger challenges, but the smaller nonprofits, of which we are one of those, really focus on the communities that we serve and really look at what the needs are in a really kind of unique way. And we're able to work, because we're small, we're really able to work very closely with our partners to make that impact.
Fran, Ned, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Of course, for Citizens Bank as well, for shining the spotlight on champions in action.
It's our pleasure. Thanks, Jocelyn.